Welcome back to Footspot Files. Today, we dive into a monumental moment for the Denver Broncos as they gear up for a crucial clash against the Cincinnati Bengals. Broncos country, it's been a long road, but the playoff dream is finally within reach. The last time the Broncos made the playoffs was back in 2015, and this team has been fighting hard to bring postseason football back to Denver. With a lot on the line, key player returns, and strategic advantages, this game is shaping up to be more than just a matchup. It's a defining moment in Broncos history. If you're as hyped as I am for this game, smash that like button, drop your predictions in the comments, and let's get ready to ride with the Broncos to glory. Key developments for the Broncos. Let's start with some good news that could tilt the odds in Denver's favor. The Kansas City Chiefs, who are the top-seeded team in the AFC, might rest their starters in Week 18 when they face the Broncos. With Patrick Mahomes nursing a nagging ankle injury, Travis Kelce not looking his usual dominant self, and Chris Jones also battling injuries, the Chiefs are expected to prioritize health over momentum. That means the Broncos could face backups like Carson Wentz instead of Mahomes and company, a huge potential break if Denver hasn't locked in a playoff spot before then. But the focus right now is on the Bengals. This is the ultimate test for the Broncos, and they're getting reinforcements at just the right time. Cornerback Riley Moss, who's been out for 4 weeks due to a knee injury, is making his return. His presence will stabilize a secondary that struggled in his absence, with Levi Wallace being released after underwhelming performances, and rookie Chris Abrams-Draine stepping in, but not quite matching Moss's experience and skill. Against the Bengals' high-powered offense, featuring stars like Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins, Moss's return is a massive boost. Challenges from the Bengals. Speaking of the Bengals, T. Higgins is another storyline to watch. Although he's expected to play, he's been dealing with an injury that could limit his effectiveness. As a player on a franchise tag, Higgins will want to prove his value in high-stakes games, but a less than 100% version of him could shift the balance in Denver's favor. The Broncos' defense, led by Patrick Surtain II, is ready for the challenge. Surtain's matchup with Jamar Chase promises to be the highlight of the game, a battle of elite talent that could determine the outcome. Containing Joe Burrow will be no small task. Burrow is one of the NFL's most precise passers, capable of dissecting defenses with ease. If Surtain can limit Chase's impact and Riley Moss can help neutralize Higgins, the Broncos can force Cincinnati to rely on their less dangerous options, giving Denver a significant edge. Offensive boost for Denver. On the offensive side, Denver's running game is getting a major upgrade. Jaleel McLaughlin, who missed the last game due to a quad injury, is back. Before his injury, McLaughlin had been building momentum as a dynamic playmaker, adding speed and versatility to the Broncos' ground game. His return comes at a critical time, as the Broncos look to keep the Bengals' defense on their toes. Tyler Beatty, another talented back, has been activated off injured reserve. While he won't be available against Cincinnati, his potential return for Week 18, or the playoffs, adds another layer of excitement. The Broncos' offensive line will also need to step up to protect quarterback Russell Wilson and create opportunities for the run game. With McLaughlin back in the mix, Denver can use his versatility in both rushing and passing situations to keep the Bengals guessing. This balanced attack will be crucial in exploiting any weaknesses in Cincinnati's defense. Momentum and belief. More than just roster updates and tactics, the Broncos are riding a wave of momentum and belief. After a challenging season filled with ups and downs, the team is coming together at the perfect time. This game is an opportunity to prove their resilience and make a statement, not just to the league, but to their loyal fan base. The parallels to 2015 are impossible to ignore. Back then, Denver faced a similar must-win scenario against the Bengals and came out victorious. Could history repeat itself? The stakes couldn't be higher. Every play, every drive, and every decision in this game will matter. The Broncos are fighting not just for a playoff spot, but for the chance to restore their place among the NFL's elite. For fans, this is the time to rally behind the team. Your support could make all the difference as Denver pushes toward postseason glory. Broncos country, the journey to the playoffs begins now. With key players like Riley Moss and Jaleel McLaughlin back, strategic opportunities like a weakened Chiefs squad in Week 18, and the undeniable momentum this team is building, the stars seem to be aligning. But the Bengals won't go down without a fight, and the matchup between Patrick Surtain II and Jamar Chase is one for the ages. Do you believe the Broncos have what it takes to beat Cincinnati and handle business in Week 18? Will these returning players be the X factors Denver needs? Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. If you're excited about the Broncos' playoff chances, smash that like button, share this video with fellow fans, and make sure to subscribe to Footspot Files for all the latest updates. Together, let's ride this momentum and cheer the Broncos on to victory. Denver, it's time to make history. Let's go, Broncos!